Jawaharlal Nehru, one Prime Minister of India, was once on a visit to Afghanistan. History records that many centuries ago there was Hindu civilization in Afghanistan. While there, the Prime Minister liked to see the ancient relics of the country. While he was visiting these relics, the ambassadors of India at Afghanistan pointed out an ancient monument and said, "Sir, this is a symbol of Hindu culture." The Prime Minister kept silent. When near another moment, he said likewise. The Prime Minister lost his temper and bluntly replied, "I do not understand any such thing as Hindu or Muslim culture. I understand only one culture, and that is human culture." The Prime Minister, who had such a universal mentality and a broad outlook, was our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. Nehru was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was only son of Pandit Motilal Nehru, originally a Kashmiri Brahmin, but who settled down at Allahabad as an advocate. Fortune favored Motilal. In these days, he earned annually in lakhs, so naturally he led a very luxurious and glamorous life. He was westernized and hence tried to bring up his only son in that manner. At the age of 11, Jawahar was admitted to Harrow's Institute at Cambridge. He graduated from Cambridge and also became a barrister after completing the course at Lincoln's Inn of London. The merit of Nehru and the chance of his being educated in England made him one of the 5 Indians who were said to write English better than any Englishman. The other four are Gandhiji, Rabindranath Tagore, C. Aurobindo, and Dr. Radhakrishnan. The English books compiled by Nehru, especially letters from father to his daughter, an autobiography and brief history of the world, has been highly praised in England and America and have been sold in lakhs. Nehru was born on 14th of November 1889. After being a barrister, he returned to India and started his profession in the Allahabad High Court. He could have earned a lot due to the fame of his father, but he was not interested in this profession. His father, Pandit Motilal, had a clerk named Mubarak Ali. He was the eyewitness of the tyranny and treachery of the Englishmen during the Sepoy Revolt of 1857. He narrated all he saw and knew to Jawaharlal. This inspired a spirit of patriotism in him. He wanted to make his motherland independent, left his profession, and joined the Indian National Congress in 1913. After the demise of Tilak, the then leader of Congress, and the appearance of Gandhiji on the stage, a revolutionary change took place in Nehru's family. Motilal was so much influenced by Gandhiji that he gave up his luxurious life and donated most of his property for the Congress. Like a befitting son, Jawaharlal also followed the footsteps of his father. He was the first to join Gandhiji's non-cooperation movement and courted imprisonment. Since then, he had been behind the bars many times, but this has never diminished his patriotic urge. Rather, like adding fuel to the fire, each imprisonment made him more determined to earn independence of India under the leadership of Gandhi. His incessant struggle and endless suffering gained the much cherished goal on August 15, 1947. Apart from patriotism, Nehru had an intentionally broad outlook. He hated that any nation should subdue another nation. He was a born Democrat and hated autocracy. So he sharply criticized the activities of Nazis in Germany, the fascist Italy, and the army of General Franco in Spain. When after the Second World War the world was divided into two camps under the influence of two great but mutually inimical countries, Russia and America, Nehru felt it as a danger signal for the Third World. So he, along with President Tito of Yugoslavia and President Nasser of Egypt, formed a non-aligned camp. Gradually, many countries joined this camp, and it is undeniable that this saved the world from destructive effects of Third World War. Nehru was above communalism, so he moved India a secular state. He was very fond of children, so his birthday, that is 14 November, is observed as the Children's Day. all over India. On this day, children are given sweets and meritorious children are awarded prizes. Since the achievement of independence in 1947, Nehru continued as its Prime Minister till May 1964, when he had to leave this earth for his heavenly abode.